Here's one group that's providing emergency relief to typhoon victims. Care Philippines is working with local government units on the ground to make sure help is on the way. To tell us more about the relief efforts and how we can help, Care Philippines Project Manager Ansherina Talavera joins us tonight. Ansherina, great to have you with us on the program. We just heard George Cahiles, who's in Legazpi City in Albay, and the Coast Guard Admiral Ursabia talking about thousands of families being displaced, so much property destroyed from this super Typhoon Rolly. For your part and your group's part, how is Care Philippines responding?
Sure, at the moment, Care Philippines is working with our local partners, including Accord, CDRC, and TABI. We are currently doing needs assessment to better understand what are the needs of affected people, particularly women and girls. Our partners are already on the field, and based on initial information that we have gathered, we are now preparing to do initial response for distribution of items such as food, emergency shelter, sleeping kits, water, and hygiene kits for the most affected population.
When does Care Philippines and your local partners start deploying these teams to the typhoon-stricken areas?
The needs assessment teams, we were able to deploy by today, and in the next 2 days, we hope to be starting the distribution of relief kits, primarily food and shelter. As initial reports that we have gathered indicate that there are extensive damages in terms of housing, and internally displaced people are currently staying in evacuation centers. And as you have mentioned, sir, earlier, COVID-19 is still a very critical factor in the response operations that we are undergoing. And so we hope to really be swiftly provide shelter assistance so that we will be able to decongest the evacuation centers quickly, and to help protect affected population from further risks to COVID.
We just heard Admiral Ursabia from the Coast Guard saying that there's really extensive damage, particularly in Catanduanes. Do your local partners have the logistics to reach these far-flung areas not accessible by transport?
At the moment, sir, we are preparing for immediate distributions in Albay and in Camarines Sur. But as the information comes in from our teams, we will also look, of course, into Catanduanes. In other emergencies, we are always targeting those who were most affected and least served. So we will also be working on reaching these families, and hopefully including Catanduanes in the next several days.
You know, Ansherina, a lot of people want to donate. What kind of donations do you need at this point? Is it clothing, medicine, hygiene kits, or are they better off providing you with the cash so you can buy the things that you really need for these specific communities?
For now, we encourage the donation of cash, and as you have mentioned, sir, so that we will be able to acquire the specific needs of these affected population. It's also the more practical alternatives, because we are also looking into, as much as we can, supporting local markets to also help them recover more quickly from the devastation by the two consecutive typhoons, Quinta and Rolly.
So for viewers of The Final Word and CNN Philippines who want to help and assist their fellow kababayans in these hard-hit typhoon areas, basically you can see right now how you can donate and help out our kababayans in the Bicol region through Care Philippines Rolly relief efforts. Maybe you can enumerate to us, Ansherina, how they can make their donations and to which bank and bank accounts.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity, sir. For those who can, we are encouraging you to donate to help us provide life-saving food, water, and shelter assistance for typhoon-affected families in Bicol. We can see on the screens the account name and account number of our local partner, Assistance and Cooperation for Community Resilience and Development. Please do donate through their BPI account with these details on your screens. And please also feel free to message us on our Facebook page, Care Philippines.
Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. Ansherina Talavera, the project manager of Care Philippines.